Hey guys, my name is Peter Bolano. I'm the developer of the IntuitiveKeys MainStage template. And today I would like to show you a bug. So first off, on the right here, we have MainStage 3.4.4. And on the left, we have MainStage 3.5.1. So to start with, I have this real simple classic electric piano. This is just the default electric piano that you can open. And I added a channel EQ and mapped the gains of that to the mod wheel, all right? So real simple, just some test values there. Here's an alias, all right? And I've also, I saved that, created that in 3.4.4 and saved it, and then opened it in 3.5.1. And what we find is the patch itself behaves as expected, but the alias, as soon as I move the mod wheel, hammers the gains shut. So what's going on here? Let's take a look under the hood real quick. We'll go to assignments and mappings. And what we find when we go to the patch, these values translated over correctly. So we see a save value of 3.5, max min of 4, max min of 3, max min of 2, max min of 1. Here for this master gain, we flip the scale around, but it's plus or minus 2. Low shelf plus or minus 5, high shelf plus or minus 6. When we go to the alias, now remember we created this alias in 3.4.4 and then opened it in 3.5.1. And what we see is the max and min values get killed. So it saves, it correctly translates the save values, but it hammers the max and min. So any aliases you may have developed in an earlier version of MainStage may be toasted by 3.5.1. So what's the fix here? What are we going to do? Well, first off, I provided this template to Apple, and I was trying to isolate the problem, show them in a simplest way possible what I think I'm seeing here. And I'm going to make this template available to you as well. You can download directly and check it out in your system and see if it behaves in 3.4.4 and if it works in 3.5.1. But how is it that I have two versions of MainStage open? So let me tell you my trick, because I think this is a new best practice. Because, let's back up here. I'm running Big Sur right now on this machine here. So how do I get 3.4.4 on a machine that's running Big Sur? Because it's going to give me the latest, right? So the way I did that was I went to my old 2015 MacBook Pro that I do all my development on, and I copied my MainStage app into iCloud. Then I renamed it in iCloud MainStage 3.4.4, and then dragged it out of iCloud on this machine into my apps folder. And when I opened it, it validated because I'm using the same Apple ID on both machines. And so I don't think I could give you my MainStage version. I think you would need to get this off older machine that you still have around. So I hope you're hanging on to those older machines right now because you might need it. Rename it 3.4.4, that kind of cements it in. And then, my guess is when 3.5.2 comes out, it's going to update this template here. And when it does that, I'm going to duplicate it and call it MainStage 3.5.2 so that I have this hierarchy of, this traceability back to past versions of MainStage. So that's going to be my new best practice for updating MainStage, maintaining older versions. Because, and now if you're an IntuitiveKeys owner, you're going to want to pay attention to this. You're going to want to see this. If you're not, that's pretty much what I have for you. But let me show you, if you're an IntuitiveKeys owner, what happens in 3.4.4 and then what happens when you open this in 3.5.1. I think you're going to want to check this out. So thank you guys for checking it out this far if you don't run IntuitiveKeys normally. So, because I think it is still very well could affect you, could affect a lot of other templates, right? So, here's 3.4.4, right? There it is. And there's my nice legacy template. I'm also going to open in 351 over here. And it's going to come up, and the first thing you're going to notice is these colors on the faders don't translate over correctly. I don't know why that is. So that's one of those things I need to look at too. But again, that's not a showstopper. And then what happens is we're going to come over here and we're going to choose this expressive analog patch because it's a nice expressive analog patch. So again, let's 351 needs to take a little second here. Yeah, and here all the faders came up orange. They come up a different color every time. I've seen blue, I've seen green. I don't know where it gets its color choice from, but it seems to do something different every time. It's kind of fun. So we're going to turn off the piano on both of these, and let's come over here. All right, so we're going to run 344 first. Check out. Here we go. You got to see the EQ curves. There they are. Okay, and there it's going to be. So here's 344. Here's what the mod wheel does. Mod wheel behaves nicely, right? And a little aftertouch shimmer. But the mod wheel, that's what that does. So that behaves very nicely. And then we're going to go over here 351, exact same patch, and watch the EQ curves. So as soon as I touch the mod wheel, slams shut and doesn't open. And it just kind of kills that sound, right? You can hear other things going on underneath. There's a bunch of things, but the EQ high shelf is killing it. So let's come back over here. Let's check out one more example. So bright plucked pad, you see those nice EQ curves. This is made for layering over an acoustic piano and letting that speak. So sounds awesome, sounds really cool, behaves nice in 344. When you open that same alias, those combination of aliases in 351, this is what you get. Looks like it's going to work, and then you move the mod wheel and it slams shut and you lose all your definition. So 351 pretty much just kills a lot of the patches in IntuitiveKeys, in our expansion packs and all that. So if you recently picked up IntuitiveKeys and you run the latest hardware, yeah, you're going to be like, what is going on here? So I wanted to get this out, get this into your hands, and tell you the quickest workaround, the coolest workaround I could. Find that older machine, download MainStage, and rename it MainStage 344, and then iCloud it or Dropbox it over to yourself so that you can run it in your newer machine, because it seems to run great, seems to behave great, and things have been good since I've been running 344. So thank you guys so much for paying attention and checking this out. I'm kind of exciting to find a bug. Kind of scary, you know, for a second there, but I'm glad that there's both a temp workaround, and I really believe, you know, Apple's going to fix this hopefully in 3.5.2, and they're very appreciative of anyone who can identify a bug and isolate it. So they thank me for this. I'm excited, looking forward. Thanks guys so much for checking this out. Take it easy.